Hey guys, Appliance Guy Online here. I was just going to do a quick short video of the differences between the Huina 1550, also known as the 550, and the newer style Huina 1580, also known as the Huina 580. So the major differences that I see right off the bat is that the 580 is all metal. That's one of their biggest selling points is that it's all metal. On the old one, you can see that only the bucket is metal. Everything else, the arm, the cab, the tracks. The tracks are actually rubber on the 550, but on the 580, they're actually metal. Everything is metal on this one. The body, the arm, the bucket, everything. So that's the biggest difference. The next biggest difference would be the controller. Looking at the 550, it's really hard to control. In order to lift the bucket, in order to lift the whole arm, you have to press this button up, this button down. In order to, let's see, I forgot how this one runs. I haven't played with it in a while. In order to drive the tracks, the joysticks are used for each side. In order to extend the arm, you have to press this one, and then in order to open the bucket and close it, you have to do that one. So with the new one, everything is controlled by the two joysticks. The tracks are controlled by the joysticks. No, I'm sorry. Actually, the joysticks control the spinning. And then they also do the bucket, the arm, the bucket. So it's a lot easier and more realistic to use the 580 because the bucket and the spinning and the arm, everything except for driving forward and backwards is controlled by the joysticks, which is, in my opinion, a lot more realistic. The next difference that I see is the size. Putting the 550 next to the 580, you can see that the 580 is actually a little bit taller. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but it is a little bit taller. And it's overall just a lot beefier compared to the 550. Oh yeah, you could see it back here really good. So that's another major difference. Another thing that Huina advertises is the pistons. On the old one, it's all gears. Actually, you could see them in here. So these pistons are actually they're just for looks, for to basically make it look real. But these are not functioning, and this one is not functioning either. Actually, there is a gear inside of there that controls the bucket. It controls the arm that goes up and down, and it controls the outer boom, which goes in and out. On the 580, the newer style, they have, I believe, what's called servo pistons. Basically, the way it works is the outer piston there's a motor here, and it screws it in and out, which in turn makes the arm go in and out. And the same with the bucket here. This piston here controls the bucket. So I'm just gonna extend that bucket so you can see it. So actually, it actually gives it a lot more digging power, which is really nice. With the old 550, I mean, you couldn't even really dig into anything, but with the 580, I mean, you could really dig into stuff. It picks stuff up. It really does. So that's another major difference. The 580 has a light on it, which is pretty cool in my opinion. What else? So yeah, those are the major differences. In my opinion, the biggest difference between the 550 and the 580 is the controller. Being able to control the bucket and the spinning, and all of the functions except for drivability with just the two joysticks is really cool in my opinion. It makes it really realistic. So oh yeah, another big difference is that the Huina 580 spins 360 degrees indefinitely, so you can keep spinning around and around and around and it will never stop in either direction. Now with the 550, I believe it spins 720 degrees, I want to say. But basically, if you keep going in one direction, it stops and it lets you know, hey, I can't go anymore. It starts clicking. See, and then if you go back the other way, it'll click this way too. Yeah, there it is. See. Actually, the battery's going dead on the 550. I barely play with the 550 anymore. The 580 is just so much cooler, in my opinion. So yeah, that's the new Huina. That's the new Huina 1580 or 580. Really cool toy. I mean, you can't beat it. Oh, and one last thing before I end this. The weight of the 580, oh my god, is really heavy. I mean, that thing must weigh 15 or 20 pounds. If you lift up the 550, I mean, that thing must be 2 or 3 pounds. I mean, it's light. So, but anyways, those are the major differences between the Huina 1550 and the Huina 1580. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe for more great videos. Thanks.